Here we go. Let's take a look at your week 1 assignment 3 drawing series here. Just a really excellent job with both of these. I think if you did have any trouble with any of this assignment, it would be very hard to figure out exactly where that would have occurred. You've done just a great job of, for me, the main things would be making sure that the technique is being followed through with. And then 2 is, it's the first week, so I have fairly low standards, but making sure you're following through with the guidelines, which are a little bit complicated in terms of what you should have and how things should be arranged. But I think you're really just kind of going above and beyond this kind of minimal amount of expectation and creating some good solid arrangements that create some variety of spaces, from big wide open ones to tighter areas where there's multiple overlapping, to the multiple curves of the circles. You did, I think, across the board a great job with everything. The circles, which you mentioned were giving you trouble, I thought turned out very, very nicely. They are difficult. I've heard tons of ways to deal with it. Some people actually turn the paper rather than the marker. A lot of people have circle guides that they just kind of follow with. I just tend to freehand it and try as best I can to get it in as few strokes as I can as I make my way around, but it's very, very rare that I can get an entirety of a circle in under 3 strokes. So it's just something that, that's the nature of the material. Your blind technique looks excellent, just as it did in the last assignment. You have to be using a straight edge. There's no possible way you could be getting this from a freehand. And it looks terrific. It's very consistent. It feels very measured and very well kind of thought through. The stroke is kind of, to me, kind of conforming with the shape. So the shapes that feel horizontal or vertical are, moving that way. And if they have a slight kind of angle to them, it follows through with that, which gives each of the shapes a nice kind of distinction, which is nice to see. The color one as well, just very, very good coverage. It's very consistent. It creates a nice flat surface. Side to side also great. Probably more so than anybody we've seen so far. You've got some great edge quality where the color is consistent all the way across from the middle to the ends with only minimal value change. There's very, very little value change within the objects themselves, and your edge quality is excellent across the board on this one too. So I don't have much to give you in terms of feedback and things to make adjustments with. I think keep doing what you're doing. Definitely keep giving it the level of care and I think thoroughness that you're giving these now. If you have the time, I would do it. If you don't have the time, then you make adjustments. But I think what you've got going on here is working, so I would tell you to not change anything.